what about here?
I don't suppose this was a particularly fulfilling experience for you, considering not a single art aspect in this map was created with you in mind. But hey, you're a creative kid. I bet you can come up with a story about this place and why you're in it.
Yeah,
while you're doing that,
I can.
Why don't you think up an ending too? Because you certainly won't find one here. I'm afraid that's the long and short of it. This room and these walls are all you get.
This was the narrator's favorite tree.
When you decide you can't live in this futuristic science fiction dystopia world.
He had this tree since he was a kid.
Or maybe you stand in this spot for all of eternity to guide and greet other travelers.
He cared about it so much.
Or maybe you just get bored and
etc.
Heck, anything's an ending if that's where you stop playing. But whatever ending you write for yourself, Stanley, you won't have my help. You turned your back on me.
He's your
now
bitch.
I do the same to you.
I don't like
so,
you.
Good luck. I think you'll need it. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily.
How long are they going to keep going?
Older.
Is that it? That's all you got? Am I going to have to jump in that hole again? Make up a story. All right. As I said, this was the narrator's favorite tree. He grew up next to it. In his yard, he read books, ate ice cream, played with his puppy Sal, and so on and so forth. One day the tree died. This is not the same tree that the narrator liked, but it looks very similar, and he picked it up at the store that he lives at currently, which is about 5 miles south of Jimmy John's, because they make really good sandwiches, and he likes to go shopping and get a sandwich. How's that for a story, bitch? You want more? Yeah? I'll take by your silence. You want more? All right, then. He got this tree at home from the store after getting Jimmy John's, although he forgot the mayonnaise. The people that made the sandwich, rather, forgot the mayonnaise. And he went back to Jimmy John's with this tree, threw it in the person's face that made the sandwich. And then since he forgot that was the only tree that looked like the one that he liked from when he was a child, he got that tree back from the guy he threw it in his face, but had a little bit of blood on it. So anyways, he brought it back to this very spot and planted it. And then decided one day he was going to be a creepy narrator and trap people in places and then tell them to make up a story. And now this is all blowing his mind because it's exactly the story of his life. That's all I got. I hope you enjoyed that story. Now we jump into the hole. Rawr!
Wait. Hold on. What are you doing?
Go this way. Can I go this way? Backwards? Go further away from the light? No. Left? Nope. Right? Forward. Yep, this is going to be the ending.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Whee! Warp. Factor 5. Engage. And we keep walking. So we'll go through the red door now. If that's even an option, I can't remember. I know there's no narration right now, but... righty. He said left, I went right. Alright. Oh, wait, there's no elevator, is there? Well, the elevator won't move now. I don't think it will, anyways. Elevator? Elevator? No? Nothing? Alright. Let's go back this way. Make a left. Go over here. Oh, shit. Right. I forgot. That's how it ends.
It's sad, I know. But all stories must come to an end.
Shut up.
Of course, they say it's the journey that truly matters and not the destination.
No game. We're going to go through the red door and see what happens. Let's go.
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge to check.
I'm going to turn down you a little bit.
He never
You're
functioned
too
well
loud.
by himself. and constantly needed support and guidance from others.
Turn down.
So
Cool.
the thought of total solitude
There we go.
was terrifying to him.
Now he's like a dull noise in the background. I'll narrate this entire part here, so that way you don't have to. Stanley kept walking as he's... hold on, you're interrupting me. I need to mute you. There we go. Boop. Okay. As the player went to the right, disobeying the narrator, he thought of how much he likes Funyuns and how they should taste really good with Tabasco sauce on them. Why he had such a fascination with Tabasco sauce and Funyuns? Well, maybe that's because he grew up in a Hispanic family, and they did such things with Fritos. Sometimes they put Fritos on a plate of a styrofoam plate, maybe a paper plate, who knows what was bought at the time. But anyways, they put Fritos on there. And to spice things up, because they were such a lover of spicy foods, they put Tabasco and things like Louisiana hot sauce on there. And now the player is wondering if he's boring his audience by talking about what he ate as a child. So he's stepping into the elevator and pushing the button downwards. Wonderful. Let's bring back the narrator. But that is actually factually true. I did that as a child. Quite a lot.
They mean that there isn't a story down here. The story was back up where I told you to go in the first place. Right now,
You're a
just
liar.
driving
There's a
around
story down
looking
here.
at empty halls. And frankly, that's perhaps infuriating for me. So why don't you throw me a bone? Give me a chance and just let me tell the story I want
Never.
to tell.
Never. What do we got? 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 Open it. Open it. Open it. Open it. Open it. Sweet. We're going to go through the red door. We're going to see what's on the other side. I think that's pretty much it as far as endings, though. There's probably other versions and things that I could
Now
do,
listen
but
carefully. This is important.
unless someone outlines it to me,
Stanley
I'll
walked through the red
probably end it
door.
pretty soon here. Red door. All right, let's do it. Red door. Sweet. Where now? Oh, that looks ominous. Boom.
Good, good. Now, if you don't mind, there's something I'd like to show you.
What is it?
But to do that, I think it would be best for us to start from the beginning.
Don't do it. Don't. Really?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. His
Good morning,
job pushing
employee
buttons
427.
demanded little of him, so there was not much of himself to give. And in this way, Stanley's job felt less and less like his every day. But if
Press B on your
buttons need
keyboard.
pushing one day, it means they'll need pushing the next, and then the next.
I hit
So,
B.
without question or judgment, Stanley continued to do what the screen told him. One keystroke flowed into another keystroke, flowed into his ride home, flowed into dinner, flowed into waking up, flowed into going to work, and here he was again.
I'm not pressing those.
Stanley was typing out a
buttons.
complete sentence that said absolutely nothing at all. If in reality
Go home to
no
your
one ever actually disappeared from the office, and Stanley never got the opportunity to make a decision, to choose which path he wanted to take, would his life still have any meaning? Perhaps when we long for something deeply enough, these hopes and fantasies become so strong in our minds that we truly believe that we're there, controlling that person.
File your
living
tax
that
returns.
adventure. To manipulate your own thoughts and emotions might mean freedom from a self-imposed prison. But these delusions can be fatal to those who can't tell
Oh
the
shit, this game's going off
and so,
philosophical.
if that door never opened, if I'll never be able to walk away from those people and from these buttons, is this life still worth experiencing? Am I actually happy? Stanley answered this question by
Please
pushing a
die.
button. Then he pushed a button, and then he pushed a button. Then he pushed a button.
No, I'm freaking out.
Then he pushed a button.
This is blowing my mind. Ah! Oh, I guess that was it. Alright then. I think that's pretty much all the endings that I think I want to do. There's only so much you can get out of this game, but I think it was pretty cool. Yeah. There's probably some other endings that I'm missing, maybe some more elaborate ones. I may or may not try it out if I find out there are more endings that I haven't done, which there probably is. So if you know there's other endings and you want to tell me which way to go, don't tell me the actual ending, but just, tell me which way to go if there are more. And then maybe I'll do them. But this has been the Stanley Parable, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys, and maybe there'll be more, maybe there won't, depending on if there's more interesting endings to experience. Alright, guys, thanks for watching, and bye-bye!